Hey guys, welcome to my first impression video of Starbound, a game I have been following closely as it's been in development for it feels like the last few years. It's been quite a while. I've been following the development very closely, and I just got access to the beta version of it last night. Played around with it just a little bit to get a feel for the idiosyncrasies, and I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do like a mini-series on the thing, because it is still in beta, and they are doing updates periodically, sometimes frequently, I've been told, that will wipe the characters. And so I'm going to try not to get too attached to any one character. Maybe we'll come up with some kind of storyline, like the evil overlord developers are murdering our characters, and we've got to prevail against them, and there's something tying all of these characters together. I don't know. We'll see. But it is in beta, and it is going to be available on Steam very soon, within the next few days. I don't know exactly when, but it will be available on Steam for early access beta release, and you'll be able to purchase it there and play it. But be aware, it is in beta. So let's get going. Okay, so the first thing you have to do is create a character, and we have the option of 6 different species. Let's see, we've got humans, and you can do the randomize. You've got skin color, hairstyle, shirt, pants, personality. The personality kind of changes their stance and the way they walk around. This one's kind of cockier. This one's kind of like, oh no, don't hurt me. Then you've got a variety of different colors. You can also randomize the name. Windlord, Goodman, Love Jones. We've got an avian species. Do a few randomizations. Then there is an apex, which they're basically like monkeys. Kind of like Planet of the Apes. Randomize. Oh, I like that one. Oh, that guy's styling and profiling. Okay, then we've got Florin. So these guys are plants, basically. Then we've got the Hylottles, which are crazy aliens with an appropriate amount of fashion sense, it seems. All right, and then we've got the robots, and they've got sockets and plugs. They're not male and female, I guess, which makes sense. All right, so I've already decided I want to play an avian. That's just what I'm gonna do. So let's pick something out. Let's get a nice plumage. I've actually already figured out what I want to do, so I'm just gonna go through and pick the things. I wanted to make this video as concise as possible, so I sort of went through and figured out how I wanted the guy to look ahead of time. And I did randomize beforehand, and I got a really funny name, so I think we're gonna go with that. Let's give him a red shirt. Not like Star Trek, he's not that kind of red shirt. Let's do a few randomizers just for fun. Duck Nibbler, Thorn Eyes, Spin Killer, Thorntail. Okay, but none of those are even nearly as good as the one I got. I got this in the randomized slot, and it is Meatwing. Meatwing! Okay, Meatwing, let's play. Here we are. We start out in our spaceship. You have narrowly escaped the wrath of the Stargazers, aka the evil developers who are beta developing the game and are going to delete our character. Oh no! Your ship has run out of fuel in orbit of an unknown planet. Before setting out in search of fuel, search your ship's storage for a matter manipulator. Press E to interact with objects. Okay, so we have a quest. Search for this tool right here. Except, now here's important. Here's something I did wrong the first time, and the developers have already told me there's some like missing features in this introduction here. There's supposed to be like an introductory cinematic when you start a race and stuff. So, first thing you do not just hit E, because you're standing on a teleporter. It's going to send you down to the planet. Walk away from the teleporter, okay? So then we've got this thing. Now, there's going to be inevitable comparisons to Terraria, and there's a few habits from Terraria that will get you in trouble. So, for instance, you don't right-click on things if you want to open them. Like, this is a chest here. You don't right-click on it. It's not going to do anything. What you do is you hit E to interact. And then you'll see here is that tool. And this is like a basic do-everything tool. It's very slow, but it'll get the job done. There's a flashlight for looking around. There's a sword. Here's some torches. Here are some seeds, which we don't need in our inventory. And this is more seeds. There we go. Well done. The matter manipulator allows you to manipulate almost anything in the game world. Okay, next quest. It's time to search the planet for fuel. To survive down there, you'll need tools. To produce tools, you'll need to make yourself a crafting table. Use your ship's teleportation platform to beam down. Okay, so now that we've done that, we can use the teleporter. But first, let's look around some more. Here we've got tech and 3D printer. We will not be getting into this episode, but this is something you will be using in the future. Here's a door, and again, you don't right-click it like Terraria. You hit E to interact. Once you get that one key difference, you'll be okay. And then here we've got the little fuel container thing. We don't have anything to put in here. And then here's a seat. Now here we've got like a little navigation menu. This is where we are. And all of the planets you end up in, they're all completely randomly generated, and all the monsters are randomly generated. So right now we're in Alpha Alshane 71-2. And you can see threat level 1, biome forest. And then here we've got biome snow, threat level 6. So let's stay where we are. We don't want threat level 6 just yet. Close the door, I guess. Why not? Let's go check out what the planet looks like. Okay, here we go. So this world is randomly generated every time. And so they're going to look quite a bit different. First thing I want to do, I'm going to chop down this tree. And this, see that creature over there? Totally random. I haven't seen that before. I played for a little bit, and the creatures I had looked totally different. Now, this is going to take a while. So, as soon as possible, you want to get a crafting bench, and you want to start making tools to speed things up. There's a cool falling down animation. Okay, let's click the wood. Another noticeable difference between... I'll just make a few comparisons between this and Terraria because it's kind of inevitable. Another difference is that you don't hit left and right. To change the way you're facing, you face where your cursor is, like this. Since we spawned here, this is where we teleported down. I'm going to make my house right here. I haven't yet found a way to change your spawn. So if we die, it's probably best just to have our house here where we'll come back. So you hit C to open up your crafting menu. And you can see I want to make, let's see, a wood crafting table. We need wood planks. All right, so we need to turn the refined wood into wood planks. Like that. We need 35. There we go. And then craft one of those. Well done! Using the crafting table will give you access to a wide range of new recipes. Alright, next quest, food fight. By now, you're likely beginning to feel hungry. Food can be found in a variety of places, but in a pinch, hunting is your best option. Obtain some alien meat by killing a monster with a bow. And cook it on a campfire to produce cooked alien meat. Okay, so let's put our crafting bench down. There we go, and you can see the outline of where it's gonna go. Got this cool little like laser beam thing to guide it. Now, here's the important part. This is not like Terraria where you just hit your crafting menu. You can see we don't have any new crafting recipes. It doesn't work like that. You have to hit E on the crafting bench to interact with it. That will solve a lot of confusion. All right. So now in here, you can see we have a number of options. You can narrow down the options by clicking on these submenus. And I particularly want to get some tools going. I want a stone pickaxe, a stone hoe, and a stone axe. And to get those, we need cobblestone and planks. So let's get the axe first. We need 10 cobblestone. Here's some right here. Let's put some torches down before we run away. Let's just do that. There we go. Now, this is your little Omni-Tool, and it does kind of everything, and it sort of defaults to a 2x2 area. Wow, that music is loud. It's way louder than the game sounds. Let's turn that down. Okay, that's better. I want to hear the music. but I don't want it louder than the sounds of the things I'm doing in the game. So you start off, this tool does a default 2x2 grid, which is pretty handy. If you want to do something a little finer, then you hold down Shift, and it'll go from this 2x2 menu. You can see the little glow. It'll go from 2x2 to 1x1 like that. But since I just want a bunch of cobblestone right now, we'll go ahead and keep doing the 2x2 because it's faster. And let's see, that's 15. Oh, I just heard some noises. We may have some visitors. Okay, let's see. What did we need? We need... That's the hunting bow. We're going to get to that in a second. 15 cobblestone and 20 wood planks. Oh, we've got birds. Crap. There we go. Are they coming for me? Or are they just going to fly away? Sometimes the birds aren't really interested in a fight unless you provoke them. All right, I think we're fine. Let's make some planks. If you want, you can change and just do like one click like that. And now we should be able to make that pickaxe. And the pickaxe is quite a bit better than this tool for anything it's, a valid use for. So for digging stone or dirt, it's very good. Doesn't really do much of a better job. Whoops. Doesn't really do much of a better job for cutting down trees. You need an axe for that. But you may notice it does a 3x3 grid, which is very handy. So right now, I just want to get some cobblestone. You can see the damage you do to the blocks kind of lingers for a while as well. I want to get enough cobblestone so that I can make a stone hoe and plant those seeds we started out with. And then I want to make a stone axe so we can chop down the trees a little bit easier. Okay, 52. Let's see if that's enough. I didn't exactly add it up beforehand. Stone hoe. Craft, stone axe, craft. Excellent. Okay. So let's make a little farm plot right over here. Don't need a lot of space to start off. And I guess it takes one click to dig out the grass and then another click to till the soil. And then you just kind of do this. Now, this thing sort of pops up here in the middle of your face. It can get in the way, but you can move it. You can just put it down there or wherever you want it to be, which is pretty handy. And then the next time you open it, I'm pretty sure it'll pop up there. Now, if you get the little pink outline, that means that's an invalid spot. Blue spot, valid. There's all the seeds. Let's chop down some more trees. Now, you may have noticed you've got these left and right little buttons here. These are for your left mouse button, your right mouse button. But we're using a two-handed sword, so we only have one slot, really. And you can get to that... the best way I've found is if you're using your pickaxe here, the number 1 slot. If you hit 1 again, it'll switch to your weapon. Hit 1 again, switch to your tool. Let's actually go show this guy we mean business. Now, from what I've seen, you can't actually get the meat we need for that quest from killing things with your melee weapon. You have to kill them with the bow. So we're gonna make one in just a bit. Now this little thing, oops, I want to switch to my sword. If you want to break these little things, they're little treasure chests that usually have money in them, which is called pixels, which is kind of funny. You want to use your sword to break those. It's a lot faster than your pick. Here's another one, and you're gonna need that to craft some of the items, particularly the weapons and armor and the good stuff beyond the first tier. Requires pixels. You always want to be on the lookout from it. You also pick up pixels from killing monsters. See how much faster this is? So I would say first priority, make a crafting bench, make a pickaxe, then get enough cobblestone to make an axe and a hoe. Oh, look at this. There's a farm. I haven't seen this before. This is the great thing about how randomly generated all this stuff is. It's just constant surprises. It's the appeal of the roguelike. Suck it, chickens! I don't know whose chickens those were. Hopefully they're not mad. Let's see. Now, check this out. I'm going to use my pickaxe Sometimes these things you can pick up easily. Now notice this takes like 4 or 5 shots. If I just click E on it to interact, I'll just pick it up right away. So be aware that some things are easier to do one way rather than the other. Let's do a few more trees. And we need to cut down some of those vines as well so that we can make a bow. And then we'll try to get the meat and a campfire. And then we'll progress some more with the tech tree. And really, these few trees we're going to cut down, they're going to last us a while. We could even do a little bit of construction with them if we wanted. Schmick! Okay, let's get this coin, these pixels right here. Oh, look at that guy. Let's go get a bow. Then we'll worry about fighting him. You notice I'm running backwards just because my mouse is on this side. It takes a little bit of getting used to play like that. We'll come back to them. Whoa, dramatic music. This right here, that's copper. We'll get to that as well. One thing at a time. We want to get our food situation sorted. Now, at this point in the game, I haven't really figured out what food is for. I've seen my food bar diminish, but you don't really seem to regenerate health when your food bar is full, so I'm not exactly sure what we're doing with it. Let's make a bunch of planks. I'm just going to click really fast. I suppose we could do... Can't do that. Or even like 15. And there, now we've got 127. This guy's going to dive bomb us. Go away, buddy! Schmick! Or we don't have a bow yet. Let's make a bow and then we'll show him who's boss. We need to make a campfire, though, to cook the meat we're going to get. Let's see. Let's put the campfire down right about there. Lovely. Now, if you want to cook something over it, you hit E. And it'll bring up this little menu. I wonder... Can we cook these? Cook those. No. Okay. Maybe not. We also have some of these seeds. We could plant these in our little yard. Oh, now... You see our... Yeah, it looks like we're going to need more farm space. Oh, that's right. I need the vines, don't I? I forgot to chop these down. So our pickaxe isn't really very good. I can't even really reach that. So you notice when I go to place these dirt blocks, we've got a 2x2 grid as well. And if you want to go to the one block at a time, you just hold down shift and it'll switch. So now we can reach it. We need the plant fiber to make the bow. And then I think we should be good to go to make several things in rapid succession. Kill some animals. And, man, these things, I don't exactly know what the proper tool is. Maybe an axe is probably better. Yeah, I bet an axe is the preferred tool. We'll explore that later. Okay. Jump out of the hole, bird. When do I get some wings? I thought I was going to be playing a bird. Alright. So, now we want a hunting bow. There we go. I'm going to put that in the 2 slots so it's easy to get to. I don't need these wood here. You also may notice that you've got a few slots here and a lot of what looks like empty slots. And then we've got tech slots, which we won't get to for some time. So this is your normal backpack, and then this is like building blocks. You notice this icon is a dirt block. And it should put blocks in here once there's not an empty spot in your hotbar. It seems to prioritize your hotbar above this, so we don't have anything in there yet. But we have a bow. Let's try it out on these fellas. These guys don't look friendly. I'm just going to shoot them. I'm just going to assume the worst. We need some meat anyway. There you go. Now, the sword is way easier to use, I have to say. But you're not going to get any meat from it, from killing things with the sword, for whatever reason. So every once in a while, you're going to have to do it this way. And you don't move very fast when this thing is drawn. Oh, gosh. And I'm taking damage. Okay, get out of the hole. Get out of the hole. And the monster AI at the moment, they seem to get stuck in holes pretty easily. Oh, there's one. And we didn't get any meat. There we go. Yeah, if you just, like, walk on the other side of a wall, they get kind of stuck. Hey, what did I ever do to you, buddy? Come up here. There we go. Did you drop some meat? No, just some leather. All right, we got to kill some more. Come get some little dinosaur guy. Barney. He's kind of looks a little bit like Barney. He's a purple dino. There you go. Drop some meat. Nope, just some leather. All right, we got to kill some more. No problem. Ooh, maybe we can soften him up with our sword. There we go. All right, you gonna drop some meat? No, all right. Looks like we gotta keep looking. Let's look for something else to kill. I'm in a bloodthirsty mood. Let's jump up the hill. I'm a bird, I can jump. Isn't that the way it works? Yeah, run down this hill at my bow and arrow right in your face, right in your face. Oh gosh. No, I take it back. I take it back, dinosaur man. Never mind, you're trapped. Still no meat, fantastic. And we're low on health, which is not good. I'm taking damage, I'm running up a hill. Oh, what is this? Okay, don't shoot that guy, please. Whoa! Okay, I'm sorry. It's a bird guy, but he's got a bird suit. And he's got, ow! Oh, run! 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 Emergency! Escape! Teleport! Holy cow! Whoops! I don't know what that was. It was some kind of dungeon or temple or building or something, and that guy did not... I thought he was going to be friends with me. He did not want to be friends, and I am low on life, but I don't have a way to heal myself yet. So I guess we'll just go back down and try again. Hopefully he's not here anymore. Did he leave? Here's a couple guys. See if I can shoot them from long range. Yeah! Oh, he's coming. I think it's best to pick your shots rather than to just try to spam. This is not a spammy weapon, I've found. It's a little hard to aim, and you want to make sure that the guy isn't about to jump. So maybe wait until after the guy's jumped, then shoot. Oh, there was a guy there. Now he's gone. And it's getting dark. Uh-oh. Let's try the other direction. We still haven't gotten a piece of meat. Is that correct? Oh, raw poultry. Does that count? Let's try. I don't know if this is going to count for the quest. It's not the exact type of raw meat it's specified. This is from the chickens. No, it doesn't count. But we probably could... Let's actually put this here. Let's take the hoe off the bar. Okay. We've got this little light meter here. I don't know exactly what this does. There's a certain event or thing that happened to me a few times, and I don't know why. If it happens again, I'll point it out, but let's see if I can shoot this guy. And it's related to that little light bar, and it doesn't make any sense to me. See, now they get stuck here, and it's very hard to fight them with the bow, because then you're getting into melee range. Kind of have to do these little maneuvers. Okay, buddy. Oh, come on. Now with the sword. There. Okay. Stay put. There we go. There we go. We got some meat. Awesome. Phew. Let's cook that meat. This is what the quest wanted. There we go. There's some meat. We'll leave the chicken on the bar. Quest complete. Enjoy. If you're a vegetarian, toss it away and start planting crops. But I'm not a vegetarian, that's for sure. It's about time to craft a furnace. You'll need to obtain some cobblestone, a campfire, and some coal. If you'd like to know exactly how much of each you need, access a crafting table, untick materials available, and mouse over the recipe to see its ingredients. So, like so. We need... Let's see, let's select the furniture tab. And one thing, I assume this is a future feature that just hasn't been added. You can't grab this and move it up and down. You have to use your scroll wheel on your mouse. Let's see, we're looking for the stone furnace. And we need a campfire, cobblestone. That's it. Okay. Now can we make that? Yay! Awesome! It's about time we play with fire. Next quest, forging ahead. We need to get you some armor. Working with metal requires an anvil, but before we can craft one, you'll need to melt some iron ore. Obtain 2 times iron ore and smelt it in a furnace to obtain an iron bar. Accept. Okay, so we made a furnace. Let's move this guy over here. Let's plop him down next to the crafting bench. And I think last thing we should do before we end the episode, let's make this area a little safer so we can't get dive bombed by birds or other monsters. So let's go back into here. Let's turn a lot of these into planks. You can see it stacks up pretty high. We've got 229 in there right now. 280. I don't actually know how high that'll stack. 382. Okay, that looks like all of my wood. And then, let's see. Let's make a couple of doors. There's a door. Craft. Craft. Excellent. All right. Then we want to bring these here. And you notice how big this is? So you want to hit shift if you want to reduce that to just the 1 block. And then if you want something a little thicker, you can just use it the way it is. But it uses up a lot of blocks if you do it that way. I don't think you can start placing blocks. Oh no, I don't want to break those dirts, so be careful. I don't think you can start off placing blocks when there's not a background just in midair. Let's find out, actually. No, I cannot place that there, so I did need to do this little maneuver there. There. Okay, so there's one side of the house. Oh, what had happened there? Did I double click or something? Let's get rid of those. And again, you don't right click the door, you hit E. Let's pick up that torch and put it on the house, because that looks a little bit more deliberate. Okay, and then I am gonna double up the, whoops, what happened there? I'm gonna double up the roof, kind of like this. That's good. We can expand it later. I'm sure it's not gonna be this small forever. Put another door there. Good. Oh, yeah, okay, so what's happening is my cursor is on that, so as soon as it finishes placing the door, it reverts to that action. Give me those guys back. We'll place this on the wall, like that, okay? And then the other thing, which is kind of neat, now if you want to place a wood background, or a stone background, or any other type of material, you don't hit... you don't have to craft the background. You just right-click instead of left-click. To place these, you left-click. To place a background, you right-click. It's very intuitive and fast once you get the hang of it. But what I would like to do, I would like to make some cobblestone bricks. I don't have very much cobblestone right now, so we can't make all that much. Oh, and then you see it ended up in my block chests, or the little subsection. So let's do, I don't have very many, so let's just do something like that. On this side, make it look kind of like a column or something, I don't know. There, oh, just enough, okay. So then let's do the wood background for the rest. And I may not even have enough for this. This uses up a ton of your blocks. So I may need to have to go chop down some more trees. Well, I will anyway, because this is the last of my wood. Let's see if do we have enough to finish? Yes, we do. Excellent. Oh, okay. Know what I did? Yeah. I left-clicked this wall. I was like, wow, that background is really standing out from that other background. That's because I left-clicked. I didn't right-click. Another thing to keep in mind is that the left-click, right-click thing, that plays into effect as well when you're using your tools. So if I wanted to break that background, I would right-click the background with my pick. If I want to break the foreground, I left-click. And obviously, it's not quite intuitive yet, or it's not ingrained in my reactions or whatever instincts, because I did it wrong. So now that I break these, plop, plop, plop. Okay, one more. Got to be sure not to break the dirt floor. So that's why I'm not aiming for the block. Or you could hold shift to only dig the one block, whichever way you prefer. There we go. Okay, shift and right click. Whoops. And I messed it up. Great. Great. Let's break these. And we broke our door. Fantastic. This is Starbound, ladies and gentlemen. No, this is me messing up. Come on, Meatwing. Get it together. Get your act together. Let's put the door up. There we go. Okay, now let's do this the right way. Don't mess it up. There. Okay, we've got a campfire in the middle. Torch on either side. I think that's a good place to stop the first episode. I think, at least for a while I'm getting the hang of this, I think I'll do one upload a day. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Look out for the game on Steam coming very soon. And I guess I'll see you next time. Meatwing signing off. Bye-bye.